It's Friday. Podcast, it's not a podcast. We have to get situated.
We're trying to get comfortable on this big couch.
Hi. All right, can we fit?
We got it.
All right, we're going to just banter for a little bit before we dive into the topics of discussion today. So happy Friday. Let us know if you're watching live or if you end up catching a replay. And where are you? Are you like the people that know us, our local friends, or are you somewhere, far away that we haven't met yet in real life?
Are we getting famous yet? It's been
are we famous
second
yet?
time are we famous yet? Just kidding.
Yeah, no, please God, no.
No.
Okay, I want to know what the highlight of your week was. I didn't tell you I was going to ask you that.
Okay, I
want to know what the highlight of your week
I
is
had a
too.
secret that I was going to bring up to the table too. I love that you just did that.
Okay.
Oh my God, the highlight
You were gonna
of
catch
my
me off
week.
guard.
I was trying to.
All right.
The highlight of my week was that we passed all our permits. I mean, that's
That was just this
major. That was, yeah. That was this week.
So exciting.
I know.
So exciting.
I didn't think I was going to get here. That stuff is hard. I don't care what anybody
You
says.
can do hard things.
I can. If you ever want to feel out all your inadequacies, open a business.
That is the truth, though, business owners. Have you had to look long and hard at your perceived inadequacies? But now you know that you are not.
No, I actually know that if I can do it, anyone can do it, and I got through it. And it's like anything else. If you don't know how to do it, you learn it.
Yeah.
And if you're having a hard time picking it up, it's like math, right? I could not pick up math. I could not pick up this permitting thing, and I had to keep asking questions.
Yeah.
They were mean at a certain point too, because they're probably sick of all the questions I was asking.
Why can't you figure it out?
Right, we figured out. I'm like, this is actually the reason you're here, but we got through it together. So here I am.
Congratulations!
Yay, that was a highlight. What's yours?
Today was a highlight. We celebrated Gemma's birthday and her joyful little self. We went to the springs and the elves came and just watching, I don't know, just being a part of childlike everything is awesome. Just that remembrance to stay present and be with those moments. And this, of course, this is always a highlight, but no, I really enjoyed. Oh, can I have two?
Yeah.
My session with Jody was also really awesome. So Jody, if you're watching this, that was definitely a highlight. So thank you. I'll tag her so you guys can check out her work later.
I got to hear all about it, and now I want one.
Yeah.
I have to have one now.
It was amazing. And I won't even try to describe it, but it was amazing. So.
I feel like we're getting this amazing group of people, because it's not just women. It's also men that are coming together in this little circle. It's like we're finding each other, like the moth to the light type of thing. And all the modalities they're not the same, but they're right next to each other. It's like the next step and the next piece to the puzzle. So it's so cool.
Do you know, I actually have said many times, when you take your mask off, you stop performing, you stop pretending, you stop doing what you're supposed to do, you actually attract more and more and more and more people into your life, because so many people, let me know if you feel safe to say, this is where I'm at, feel lonely and disconnected and they don't have their people and their tribe. And my advice is be more you, take off the mask, stop being what you're supposed to be, because while you're busy being who you're supposed to be, your real people can't find you.
Right, because you're not being who you actually are, and they're looking for that part.
Yeah.
The one that you are.
So,
I just did it recently. I had to shift out of things that I was trying to be a yogi and a business owner and a healer and trying to be all these things. And I just decided one day, I can't, this is exhausting. I don't want to try this anymore. So I just started being who I was and very authentic in it and not shaming myself. I think that was a big piece. And then all of a sudden, all of this and all of you guys, and I feel so blessed.
Yeah.
Be authentic.
Yeah. And what that looks like and what that means, because I've had conversations what does it mean to be authentic? I think you figure that out every single day.
Yeah. It's different every day too.
Yeah.
It's different.
And it's also, if you've seen, the fitness me and the healthy log my macros me, that's authentically me sometimes.
Do you like macros?
Sometimes.
I don't even know that part of you yet.
I mean,
What?
yeah, I know.
Okay, no, I like it.
Sometimes it's me, right?
Macros, okay.
And sometimes the me that, goes and eats carrot cake by herself on,
That's my favorite you.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite me too.
When I saw that, I'm like, fucking yes.
Yeah, that was fun.
Carrot cake.
So, all the authenticity is different. Okay, what's your surprise for me?
Okay, so I wanted to say, you ready?
I don't know.
You trust me?
I trust you. Don't embarrass me.
I'm gonna embarrass all of us for 1 second.
Yeah, it's fine.
So it's funny because when we started being friends, I started sending you these little messages and stuff, and then something like pretty cool happened today that's gonna circle this. And I would start to send you these messages, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna delete it. I don't want her to. No, I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna send her any messages.
Yeah.
Whatever. And there was this moment of like, how am I going to create my sisterhood and my friendships from here out? I've had a lot of shifts and friendships, and I still have amazing friendships I've had for a while, but I'm creating new ones that I want to create for life, and I want to be the best version of who I am authentically in these friendships. Yeah. And with you, I was like nervous about it a little bit because I knew because I knew how deep I think that this friendship and relationship can go. And so I had done the deleting of the messages and not sending them. And finally one day I'm like, fuck this. I'm not acting that way. I'm going to be super real and authentic. Right. I'm not going to be afraid of the past friendships and what they've done or what I've done to them, whatever that is. That's in my past. I get to create now my relationships and my friendships in a certain way. And I want to create them as real as possible. So I have to be my weirdest self, and also I have to send a bunch of messages, and because that's who I am. When I have a relationship, I want to be in it fully. Yeah. So I was sending them to you, and then you had said that you were about to send a bunch of messages, and then you didn't.
Yeah, that was weird, by the way.
Yes, and it was so good because then this morning we had this cool meeting, and Dr. Bree was here, and I sent her really ridiculous messages as well. And she was like, I loved your message this morning, and like, this is the highlight of my morning. Like, what's Christy gonna say this morning? And I realized how much like that, what I'm afraid to do is touching and bringing joy to another person. And then of course, Jody, she's like, well, I want messages in the morning too. And I'm like, yes, let's do it. So I wanted to call us out that we don't do that anymore, and like in other women too, like let's create the relationships where we don't delete the message or not send the message, and we let ourselves be really authentic in our women relationships.
Yeah, I feel like next time we do this, it should be about friendships and relationships.
I think so too.
I think there's a lot to be discussed there. Like, I caught myself, I've received and given more compliments like in this week than recent, and you are really good at that. And I remember it being like, you're really good at words, and I feel like I can't articulate what I want to say. Mm-hmm. And then I said something that felt authentically true, and I was like, oh my gosh, this lady's gonna think I'm a weirdo. And I
feel that way too, but they don't think you're weirdos. It feels weird, and that's the thing. Why does it feel so weird to give compliments? And I remember somebody saying, you're love bombing, and I'm like, fine, then I'll love bomb because I want to give compliments and it makes me feel good. It's weird for me to do it, and then the other person gets to be loved. Yeah. Okay, all right, that was it. That's our banter. That's our intro.
But we do want to hear what the highlight of your week was. If you feel like sharing, we want to enjoy it with you. Okay, so as promised. By the way, I don't know if I can see comments. Would you just leave a comment so I can see if I can see it? I see there are a few people watching. If we're not responding, it's because I literally can't see them.
Maybe I can pull mine up here and then see them while we do this.
There's music on in the background, and we did a little test video to make sure that it wasn't too distracting. But let us know. If the music is distracting, we'll turn it off. But we wanted to talk about alcohol tonight and wellness and where it fits. And, the disclaimer we're not talking about addiction.
Right.
Like, there are absolutely people who should not drink. Thank you, Sarah. We can see your message when it comes through. Awesome. Who's here? Amanda. Oh, hi. Happy Friday.
We probably look so weird when we're like,
who is that? Somebody's going to freeze frame that.
Please do. Okay, go ahead. Gosh. This disclaimer is very important.
It is important because we don't want to be insensitive to the nature of addiction. We are both well acquainted with the effects of addiction in people's lives. So when we're speaking about alcohol, we're not coming at that lens. Okay, but this is the medicine bar. So there is a bar here. Okay, and so I just want you to talk a little bit about what you've experienced. Not necessarily pointing fingers, but I want to have open dialogue here. If you have questions about alcohol, if this is something that you've been wrestling with in your life as you're going through, whether it's just a physical wellness journey, spiritual, emotional, and you're kind of, or something that you've learned that we could learn from. I'm not committed to like, this is the camp I'm in forever. Like,
Right.
where are we right now with alcohol? And it could evolve, and it has evolved.
Yes.
So we're just going to banter about that a little bit. Go.
What was the question?
Alcohol.
Okay. So it's come up a little bit with the medicine bar because some people are saying, first of all, I want to put out what this actually is. I think that I need to do that. I thought that I was putting it across the correct way, but I'm getting a lot of questions. I heard the word purity culture, which was really cool. Have you heard of that?
Oh, I grew up in it.
Yeah, and we're not
This
that,
is
right?
not that.
It's just not that. And I'm also not, we're not even a spiritual place in that term. Or we're not a kava bar, we're not a kratom bar, we're not a dry bar. It's the outskirts of all of that. Or actually, I don't want to be the outskirts. I'm going to say that this hub of what we're doing is not what anything else is. So there's no box to it, right? So some people are seeing that, oh, it's the medicine bar, and they're thinking like, oh, she's serving all these elixirs, so therefore they're putting it in a box of you're pure, holy, and you don't drink, and you whatever it is that you guys are saying. But what we are is a place that I wanted to create a foundation that people can come in and feel 100% who they are. That means that I have to create a foundation in a space that is all the things, right? So we get to have a space where people can come in. And I love this because we'll do a little around religion for a second. There's many different cultures in here, right? Because I love all the different cultures. Yeah. And there are some people that have come in that are very Christian and like, oh, I don't like the deities. And then I just explain it's culture. And then they're still feeling comfortable in here, right? So the Christians and the deities can be in the same place, right? So therefore also the people that don't drink and drink can be in the same place. Right. This isn't about labeling. So the medicine bar is a hub of no labels. We're not trying to be any one thing. What we're trying to do is create a place that people can come and be authentic in, whatever that looks like. Yeah. Now, there's definitely guidelines in which that my authenticity will say this is out of my alignment, and I will address it. But really, like, my brother put it really well, and he, right before he died, he said, you cannot go into the ghetto with a suit on. And that's what I'm doing here. You can't go into the ghetto with a suit on, because how are you going to touch those people, right? So we want to be able to create a space that anybody can come in and they can feel like they can have a part and not feel shamed. I don't want any shame here. And so we have people that don't drink, and they're drinking is evil. I'm just going to come out and say it. It's the devil, it's evil, it lowers your vibration, and they're totally against it, and I don't believe that to be true. That's not my belief system. I believe that anything can be in that way, and it's the human that puts it to it, right? So we're trying to create a place that you can have a glass of wine and not be there, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So if wine is for you, beautiful. Wine is not for you, beautiful. You can find both of those things here, but what we won't do is, you shouldn't be doing that here. Right. There's none of that. No. And so I think,
or it's evil and it's lowering your vibration. No, our vibration is going to be where we place it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it in a second. Not where what we have in our hand is going to make it be.
Hang on, let's see what Candy says.
Like the Hare Krishnas, and they don't eat meat, but if someone gives them meat, they bless the meat and they eat it because it's respectful. It's sort of along those lines.
Yeah, Candy says that she believes that alcohol is an amplifier of the energy it's absorbing.
Yes.
1,000%. So I was talking with both of you, I guess it was last week sometime. I opened some wine and was in a great space. So I had a couple of drinks, and then something entered my field that was not great. And I was angry, and I was hurt, and I was upset. And then the next day I felt like shit.
Right.
right? Because it was amplifying the energy that I was in. So you do have to be really mindful of your energy when you use it with medicine. It's a spirit amplifier, and so many people
I have one massive rule around drinking with myself. And it has been this rule my whole life, and I have done very well staying within the boundaries of it. I do not drink if I am upset, if something's in my space that's not okay, if I can go off the deep end, I don't touch it. And especially now, I'm in my practices so well that if there's something in my space where like, this feels off, I'm not going to touch it. But if I feel great,
so if you're like, oh my gosh, I've had a terrible day, I need a drink.
Right.
That's, that ain't it. For me. Okay. Again, I'm not telling you how to handle your business, but it's just a way to consider. It will amplify whatever you're already experiencing. That's what I've noticed. And so, you know, we're in a culture now. I've got great friends who have kava bars and kratom bars. Roots, give you a shout out. And we're right down the street. What is this one? I'm so sorry.
What is the one down the street?
Drink. Is it called Drink?
And then there's another one, right?
Yep. And Mantra. Like, these are great spaces. And I love what they're creating for people who want kava and kratom. This is not a kava or kratom bar.
No.
And just like with anything else, people have gotten addicted to kratom. We can get addicted to anything that we are experiencing. And so I think it's really, really beautiful that you're holding space. So again, like if you're somebody who wants to come and get out and have connection, because you don't want to be alone. Right? Like you don't want to sit at home, but you don't necessarily want to go to like freaking Razzles or Boot Hill Saloon, right?
You don't want to be in a dirt, a dive bar,
Right. So
taking shots back. We're creating an environment where you can do that in a healthier way. And then our products are healthier. The wine that I'm choosing is healthier, and the beer that we have, they're local breweries. These people are happy. I can't see that there's like miserable things going into this beer. You're gonna drink it and become miserable. I mean,
I don't know. I doubt it.
I doubt it.
So I was telling you about my friend Bob Heck, which I'm gonna have to give you a shout out if you're watching. Thank you. If not, you know, I'll send it to you. Who wrote Original Sin is a Lie, and of course that book right away is a trigger. But he taught me so much about different cultures and spirituality, and apparently, and I'm gonna maybe mess this up, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Greek culture where the philosophers would get together and they would debate topics, and they would debate it first sober and then drunk.
Okay.
I want to do this. Can we
have
like
to?
That?
I would love this.
Because you get in it and you're like, you've got all your money, you're all caught up in it, but then, you know, some of those, you think differently.
You know, I had an experience 2 weeks ago with this woman that never, ever, ever, ever drinks alcohol. She does not touch it. And we had just a day where we're like, I have a few hours, let's get together. And I was like, hey, we're in nature. Like, I'm going to be me. I'm gonna have a glass of wine. I've been going, like, doing all of this. I'm gonna have a glass of wine. And she was like, I think that I'll have one with you. I feel really safe in this and I feel good. And I said, of course, like, are you sure? And then I asked the question, like, do you have an issue with this though? Like, can we just, like, I want to talk about this. Like, I want to make sure, because, you know, my whole family, I grew up around alcoholics and I understand completely what it is. So I wanted to make sure, because I would support, like, no, we're not doing that. And I would just put it away. I don't care. Like, let's go do something different. And she's like, no, not at all. I just don't drink because when I do, I feel like more sad and depressed after. And I said, okay, well, if you want to have a glass, like, you're a grown adult. And we drank the whole bottle together. I mean, maybe I had a little more than her. I'm not sure. And she had the most beautiful time. And then she told me the next day, she got up, she thought, because I checked on her, I'm like, you okay? And of course, I'm like, well, I know the wine that I gave you is really organic and not all of the bullshit and sulfates and all of this stuff. And she's like, I feel like I went through this transformation of, like, I just felt like I was free. And I loved that experience. And maybe it wasn't so much about the wine, but it was about the freedom of being around something and saying, I can do this in a safe environment.
That is, again, coming back to the amplification, right? And the blessing and intention. Let's see. I want to do that. Let's do it. We could do it virtually, or when you come in February, we'll do it. Candy's coming to Florida in February.
Oh, okay, great.
So we'll have to do that. Okay, I sent you an image. So I want to explain some of the science behind a little bit of what we're saying.
This is good. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
So if you haven't heard of, Dr. David Hawkins, he wrote Power versus Force and a ton of other books. But he also created the map of consciousness. Let's see how, here. Doo-doo-doo. I don't know if you can totally see it. Snap a screenshot, come back to it. But he says that you can measure the calibration of emotions and of different texts and different, you can even find the truth in a lie in different, everything, just everything. Everything has a measurable calibration. Some people use muscle testing. I use a pendulum because my arm gets tired and I like to see it with my eyes. So, but muscle testing is the same concept. The pendulum is just an extension of my own, the subtle movements in my field. Okay. So looking at that picture again, I believe it was shame and guilt and apathy and grief are the lowest vibration. So I want you to imagine that you are feeling completely apathetic. You work a job you hate, you're indifferent to your life, you're in a marriage that you are completely apathetic towards, and you're like, this is my life, blah, 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 blah. And then you go to the bar afterwards and you drink, okay? So you're now taking apathy, which calibrates at 50, okay? So death is zero calibration. Apathy is 50, and you're pouring that into your alcohol, okay? Shame, I shouldn't be doing this, I know it's bad for me, oh my gosh, whatever, right? These are the frequencies. So when you move into, you're moving up the scale of consciousness, and in the upper levels we have reason, we have love, joy, peace, and then enlightenment is 700 to 1,000. Peace, 600, I'm totally at peace. Joy, right? Joy is 540, peace is 600, love is 500, okay? So we're gonna do a little experiment. This is a wellness shot from the porch on Beach Street. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's extra turmeric, delicious, okay? This is kombucha, also from the porch.
The porch.
I don't remember which one we got.
Me either. Did she say?
She did tell us.
Okay.
Mint, something mint.
That's okay. Yeah, sip it.
I don't know, some sort of orangey mint thing. Kombucha, right? Really, really good for us. And then this is a French wine. Cabernet?
I don't remember.
I don't know. Some
French
sort of
wine.
Yummy French red wine. Okay. So I really don't know.
From Little Italy, by the way. Thank you, Little Italy.
Oh, yes.
Thank
Little
you.
Italy. Thank you, thank you. Beach Street has such a
Beach Street's so cool.
gift of patrons. We're patrons. I don't know. Thanks. Thanks, Beach Street. Those are
Community.
Community. Okay. So I am neutral. All right, so does this wine currently calibrate at more than 200? Does it currently calibrate at more than 500? More than 300? More than 250? Does this wine currently calibrate at more than 220? More than 225, so 221, 222, 223 is where our wine is calibrating when I'm in a neutral state.
223. Neutrality.
It's neutral.
Stop it.
Okay, cool.
So cool. Okay, cool.
All right, so what about this turmeric wellness shot? Does it calibrate at more than 200? Does it calibrate at more than 300? So in and of itself, this already calibrates higher, okay? More than 400, more than 330, more than 310. Okay, so 301, 302, just slightly over 300. And what is 300?
Acceptance.
Acceptance, okay? So in and of itself, without any of my own personal beliefs or opinions, I am neutral. This turmeric shot is a higher vibrational item. Okay, what about the kombucha? More than 200? More than 300. So the kombucha actually is higher than the wellness shot if you're over there. All right, more than 400, more than 350, more than 330, more than 320, 321, 322. All right.
Acceptance. Wait.
No, willingness.
Willingness. Okay.
Willingness. Okay. All right, so here we go. So this was the highest vibrational one. Let's start with this one.
Thanks, kombucha.
No, I want you to be mean to it and tell it that you
I
hate it.
hate you. You're terrible. You're disgusting.
And I feel really guilty for spending however much money
And you're
I
so
spent on
shameful, and you're making me feel shameful.
you. I feel really guilty. Guilt, shame.
Disgust.
Does this calibrate at more than 300? Does this calibrate at more than 200? Does this calibrate at more than 100? more than 50, more than 60, 54, 53, 52. So we just took this.
Oh my God,
down
despair.
to despair. Something that was completely high vibrational.
I'm not drinking that.
Okay, have you watched the water documentary, Dr.
Yes,
Emoto?
that is amazing.
Okay, so Dr. Emoto, if you've ever done the thing where you put the words on the plants or the words on the rice or the words on the apples, right? This is scientifically proven. This isn't woo stuff, okay? So now I want you to think about how much we love each other.
Oh my God, I love you so much.
And
I
how much
could cry.
we
It
have
was
fun
amazing.
together,
Laughter and joy and acceptance
right?
and love.
And will we ever reach enlightenment? I don't know. I think
Yes,
we have
we
moments.
are. We're
moments
in enlightenment
of it,
right this moment.
right? And so I ask that the vibration of this kombucha be raised to match that of Yeshua, right?
Yes.
This Christ energy.
Yes.
I love you. I love you.
I love you so much.
All right.
I want to drink you.
Did we raise the vibration of this kombucha? Okay, is it now calibrating at more than 300? Is it now calibrating at more than 400? More than 500? More than 600? More than 700? So
It's at enlightenment.
It's now. So if I drink this, I'm drinking this from a state of enlightenment, right?
Intention. Intentional
is
living.
everything.
Intentional living.
It's science, right? So
That's
whatever,
amazing.
Okay, whatever we do it all for the glory of God.
Oh.
Whether we eat, whether we drink, whether we walk by the way, do it all.
Can we do the wine now?
Yeah, let's do the wine. All right. Do you want to kill it first? Just to see if we can kill
Let's
it.
kill it. Let's kill it. I can get any of my anger out.
You're gonna fail
Ew.
if you don't serve. If you serve alcohol in this bar, you're gonna fail.
Yeah, absolutely. If you serve alcohol, everyone's going to judge you. You're going to be
my
shameful and disgusting.
And
You're
people
not
are
going to be a
assholes.
spiritual leader if you
Nobody
serve
believes in
alcohol
you.
your bar. They're going to think that you're just a piece of shit.
And wine makes you fat. Did you know that?
Yeah, and
It
wine
lowers
makes you
your
sick, and then
frequency.
your liver's going to die inside your body.
Oh, my poor liver. Don't laugh.
You might shit
It's
it out.
serious.
Can you shit out your liver?
It might not work because we're laughing.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're bad. Okay, go ahead.
More than 200, more than 100. We gotta be more guilty because I think
Okay.
the problem is we don't really believe this. So it's really
I know.
hard.
Okay, no.
Feel
I
it.
can.
I want you to
feel it.
think back to those
Okay.
days when you acted. A
I'm
total
gonna
fool.
think about the times that I did drink alcohol where I felt shameful,
And you woke up the
and
next
I woke
morning,
up feeling
like-
where I felt shameful, and I was judging myself, and I woke up feeling terrible, and I definitely
God,
drank
think about
too
that
much
shit
for
you
the
did.
wrong reasons. It was not good, and I didn't feel like I was worthy of anything.
More than 100, more than 50, more than 30, more than 40, 35, 34, 33, 33. Where are we at? Guilt. We're at guilt. Okay.
Oops.
I'm not drinking that. So that is where we know intention matters. If you haven't seen the water documentary, watch it. Okay, this is science. It's not just woo. It's where science and spirituality come together. And so now I am turning water into wine.
Happy and joyful. That's what Jesus meant. Oh my God, I just got it.
You just got it.
That's exactly. He didn't really turn the actual water into wine. He was teaching us to turn our emotions into something more intentionally loving and higher vibration. I love you. You're beautiful. You make me happy. You're healthy.
And you know he drank wine. Come on.
Hell yeah.
More than
Grapefruit.
50.
Come on.
More than 600. More than 700. Here we are. 1,000. Right?
We're at enlightenment.
You're enlightened. So you can raise the
Just-
vibration of whatever you eat. Whatever.
The Hare
you
Krishnas
drink.
do it. I spent some time with the Hare Krishnas, and they don't eat meat, but I was talking with them.
Yep.
If somebody brings them meat or they're at the table of someone else and there is meat, they do not say no. They bless it first.
And bless it first.
And
That's
it
why
raises the vibration to where they're at in their belief system, and then they can consume it and they're okay.
Yep. So the requests, do what feels aligned and true and right for you from a place of acceptance, from love. If you are in a state of guilt or shame or anger, you're having a hard time, reach out to one of us.
Right.
Send us a voice memo on Facebook. We'll respond.
Right.
You know, and let's, before you go have a drink, let's get you out of whatever that lower vibration is. Or go for a walk, have a workout, have a wellness shot, have some kombucha.
Take booty yoga. That shit'll
Take
take your
booty yoga.
butt and your existence.
Yeah.
You can't leave booty yoga class without laughing.
Right.
You just can't. It's
I
so
want
hard.
to do it. I haven't done it yet.
You will.
I will.
But don't shame people for drinking. Like, a lot of people are on the path of not drinking, and they're shaming people.
Yeah.
And let's not do that. It's okay. It's like not eating meat or eating meat. I have a beautiful friend, Marilyn. I love you so much. We are complete motherfucking opposites, her and I. We are opposite in every single way we can think of. She's a complete vegan. She does not touch alcohol. She is in her yoga practice like bam.
Yeah,
and she is
so
like,
consistent.
oh my God, consistent in it. And she is all alignment based in all the whole system. And then I'm on the other end of this, and I do all the things, and I'm doing booty yoga, and her and I every day speak, and we are like helping each other through this life from opposite lenses, and it is one of the most divine relationships I think I've ever had, because we're so different that we're able. I didn't know that there was that amount of acceptance that could be had when
Yes.
you are so different than someone else. We just admire, and I never feel judged by her. Incredible. It has changed me as a woman. So if we can show up like this, we can change each other as women. Men too. I know. We need to bring the men into it. They're pretty spectacular.
They are pretty spectacular, and they're here, and they're trying to figure it out too, you know. But if you are going out to the bar because you had a shitty day, because people suck, because please don't. Do yourself a favor and stay out of the bars.
But that's what this place is for. If you're having a shitty day, come here, because the alcohol on the menu, the wine and beer, is 20% of the menu here. It's just not.
It's part of it. Yeah.
It's just a very small part, and if you're feeling that way, come here. And this is why I created this too. I want a place for people to come that
just
they can feel safe in.
So come here and make sure that you're not bringing any of that stuff. Or if you're coming, come with the intent to transmute it.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And you know what? We'll just pray over your head, and then all of a sudden everything will change.
Yeah, if you see us, just putting our hands
Hello.
over you.
I love you so much. You're so beautiful
Yeah.
and powerful and strong.
Oh, Megan's here. Hi, Megan. You're Megan. It's our Megan.
Megan! Oh, I love her. Can I say something about Megan while she logged on?
Yes.
'Cause I guess we're talking about friendships a little bit.
Yes.
We've been friends for I don't know how many years. 12 years. Huh? In a couple weeks. We're not open just yet. Yeah. This is the Elixir Bar, yes. Yep, right around the corner. There's a class in there right now. Yeah. But go on the website. There's a full... Yep, the whole garage. Yeah.
Come back, yeah.
Megan and I have never one time been in an argument, not once. And we've been friends for, 12 years. How does that happen? No judgment.
No judgment.
No judgment. Wherever I've been, she has not judged it. I remember one time I got into this crazy relationship, and she literally, I remember it this way, I'm not sure if she did, kiss me on the forehead, and she said, I'll be here when you get back.
Aww.
And she never said a thing, and that's to me real friendship.
That is real friendship.
Like, not a judgment in the world, and you just love me through it. I love it. I love you.
She's the best. I don't even know you that well yet, but that's the my people are your people.
Yeah.
I think that's where we are right now, which is really
is
cool.
it.
All right, does anybody want to chime in? I think that's our talk.
That was good.
Do you feel complete?
Oh, yeah, we can talk about AI for 1 second.
And talk about what time is it even?
What
6
time?
o'clock? It's only 6:04.
Oh, yeah, we have 10 minutes.
Okay, we can
Ready?
talk about it, yeah. You want to go first?
Sure.
You don't have to go first.
No, I don't mind going first.
Okay.
So
Can I
this
drink
is...
this?
Please.
Okay.
It's enlightenment. What are you talking about? This is another one of those things where you and I have a tiny bit of a different relationship with it, and yet we don't care. We're still
care,
it
right.
doesn't, we don't even notice it, you know? AI. So I don't mind that whole AI thing. People are posting it up and doing all this stuff on the internet, and sometimes I do too. I will drop whatever I put in, and it's easier, it's quicker. Boom, you can put it out.
Right. Say this without any typos.
Right,
please.
exactly. Right. Where I have a huge problem, and I'm like on the verge of just saying something now. I think I can, and I think I will. Is
With
when
love,
I'm
without
with
judgment
love and no judgment. Is hey, we're having this personal conversation, and you're responding back to me from AI. I can't do it.
Okay, drop it in the comments if you've done it. If you have, maybe you won't call yourself out.
Call yourself out, do it.
I've wanted to. Okay, I've uploaded every argument I've ever had. Okay, I've sent them to Naomi, to my daughter. I'll be like, please help me talk to my teenager. Help me have this conversation with her so she'll hear me. And then she doesn't read it. She's like, what the
like,
fuck, Mom? I know that you just chat GPT this conversation.
Right. Well, that's the thing, and it
right?
makes a huge disconnect with it, even though it's bringing across what you want to
So
say.
it was my heart. It was exactly what I was feeling, but it
The
still
energy
is like just
is
say
different.
it.
The
energy is
energy
different.
behind it is not authentic.
Yeah.
It's just I bet if we did the whole pendulum thing to the AI dropping to personal messages, the energy would be different.
I had some messages I'd like to send to Florida Boy too, okay? I didn't need AI. I would have said say it the nice way.
Wait, who is it?
Oh, it's Candy. She had
I love it.
She had a relationship that brought out all kinds of anger in me that I didn't know that but I think I said something similarly, like I'll see you when you get back. Do you remember that, Candy? We can circle back. We don't have to bring all of our stuff here, but I think that I love
Bring it, I like it.
Megan, I've never used AI, a personal combo. Oh wait,
No, it's from Christy and Melody.
you set boundaries with us using AI?
What? Wait.
Tell me more.
I
Tell
want
me
to
more.
see them more. Can we look at them
Yeah,
more? Look
see
at our
more.
faces. Oh. Okay. I had to set boundaries with someone, so I did ask for help. Oh, okay.
I thought you meant with us.
I
I'm
know.
like-
I was like, what? No, that's not even Megan. Yeah. I mean that. Maybe that's a little different, but when it's coming more personal, it really bothers me.
I have wanted, so I do upload all of my I don't have arguments, but when when my partner, my husband is driving me crazy,
You put them in AI.
I do.
Melody.
I do put them in AI. But I'm like, I don't need to be right about this. I need to understand both perspectives.
Okay, so it's giving you a different perspective.
I'm
I
like-
need to try that shit.
Right. Okay. So I will, and I even told him to do this the other day because he had a situation where he had to address something, and I will say it shitty to ChatGPT, and then have it respond, professionally or whatever. So I will unleash. I will say, "Da, da, 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 da," and I will use all of them like
Oh
this
my
motherfucker,
God.
blah blah blah. Not that I ever feel that way about you, babe, but
She definitely knows.
I will say it.
A lot more than normal.
And then I'll be like, okay, can you give me what his potential perspective is?
Oh, so you have the argument with him before you have the argument.
Yes.
with him.
And then most of the time I don't actually have the argument with
Oh
him.
my God! Wait, that's the same as having the argument in your head before, and then it never really happens.
Right. And then it's always fun. Okay.
I'm not going to judge you.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
Oh, I have to work through my own crazy sometimes. Okay?
You know what? I suppose it's better to work through it with AI than to work through it with a friend. And now they know all of that about you.
You're probably in my chat combo.
Oh my
Spoiler
God.
Okay, but that is why I now respond in voice memo. Because, okay, if we're friends,
It's
you
better.
know this about me. I'm driving
better.
90% of my time. I'm either driving or sleeping, right? Or doing this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so why I've used ChatGPT for a lot of my posts or whatever is because I have a thought come through and I will say the whole thing and I'm like, okay, say it. Oh, no, don't say it like that. That sounds fake. Like, don't do that, right? So I'll have these conversations and I put it in there that way. But now I'm like, just send the voice memo.
The voice memo.
Just send the voice memo.
I've been voice memoing now more than
because
ever.
no matter how many
because
times
of-
I
because
tell
of
it
that.
not to sound fake.
Yeah.
And I also,
because it's still fake.
I have to tell you, here's the story. I don't know, Josie, if you're going to watch this. My daughter's boyfriend's mom, his name is Josie. I had a session with Jody the other morning. I was running late after my delicious carrot cake experience.
Because you went too early.
Because I went too early. And then I was just a couple minutes late. So I send a text. I'm voice to text. I'm right around the corner. Apparently I needed to have a come to Jesus moment with myself. And then I arrive. Later that night, I'm on a walk and I'm looking at all the messages I haven't responded to. And I see, to Josie, a completely garbly gooped version of what I just said to you, to my daughter's boyfriend's mother. That was like, right around the corner, I needed to have a cup of Jesus or something. And I was like, this woman thinks that I was drunk at 10 a.m. Like I sent, and I have a terrible habit of sending the worst typoed messages. So that is another reason why I have used chat to send responses, because I'm always on the go.
Right.
But like you said, so now I'm like, nope, just use the voice memo. But I definitely sent this poor woman the most ridiculous typo, and I was horrified.
That's when it's okay to drop it into AI.
Yes, please come be on our podcast.
Who? Everybody?
Megan.
Please. Because she makes all those great little breads and stuff, and she cooks all this great... She's like
I want some bread.
She's the most homey, like... She'll get her eggs in her backyard, and she'll make her bread from scratch, and she cooks everything from scratch, basically.
You know, my mom grinds her wheat and mills and does
I think that's what she's doing, literally.
So I told her
admire that.
Can she sell her bread here?
She has to sell her bread here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, are you going to sell
Get your
bread?
freshly ground einkorn bread.
What is the bread again? It's some kind of great bread, whatever. That's good for you.
You can get that here too soon, because we just decided, apparently we just make the rules.
Now she has to do this for a living.
If you want to. But the cinnamon rolls, I would really like those, please.
Yes, I'll bring the bread. The bread of life.
The bread of life. All right.
Well,
do you feel complete?
I do. Thanks for joining.
This is such fun conversations. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to our podcast. It's not a podcast.
Yes.
And we don't need you to agree with us, by the way. So if you watch this later and you have a perspective that we didn't address, please share it so that we can be open and we can consider and we can,
That's how we learn and grow. And then also that's how we get stronger in our belief system too.
Absolutely.
Is by saying, like, I would never drop my arguments into AI to get my results. And now my belief systems are solid.
And now I know I'm never doing that. Yes, you will. It's fun. You should try it.
I'm going to try it.
Just try
If I ever get into an argument with Megan, I'll try it. After 12 years, I'll be like, 12 years, we've never been in an argument, and now we're going to argue, and I'm going to tell you what to say. It's never happening. Pendulum me.
All right, we're going to drink our enlightened wine, and I hope you have the best Friday night.
Bye.
I love you guys.